Alright, so. Mm-hmm. I also don't think I got a good skill. Excuse my French there.
Body weight is 333.2 pounds.
So now I'm down a pound from yesterday.
333.2 pounds.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, sometimes when I start working with the muscle groups again, right, it'll go up a little bit and then it'll start going down again, right? No matter what butthole thinks, right? Because I've done it before, right? I've lost weight before, right? From this weight before down to over 10 or 20 pounds, even, right? I went from 330 to 320 before, right? And that's at least 12 pounds, right? I know. So again, he knows I can lose weight, but he wants to be a butt about it, right? Because my disability makes it where I can't work out the same, right? And I told him that too, right? I'm not big because, again, right? I'm not eating 3 meals only, right? But because, again, I eat 3 meals a day and then can't exercise the same, can't work the same, can't do the same stuff I used to could do. Though I try, Trying, again, don't mean you're not disabled. Still, right? I might, like I said, work a small part-time job 2 to 4 hours a week, right? But that's about it, right? I can't work a full-time job and even support myself because the buttholes I ran into in the Navy, right? I made it to the Navy, right? That's from 18 when I got my GED to 20, right? That's 2 years of trying to find a stable job, which I finally did, right? With Roger Wood, right? And was working a part-time job and going to school a little bit and still staying in shape, right? Before I joined. At 20. Mm-hmm. Right. Even my friend David was working with me out at Rogerwood and knows I was on my A game, right? Now, it's not until after I got into the Navy I started acting weird even around him. And he can testify to that, right? That I accidentally slapped his wife because of harassment from the shipmates, right? That I wasn't willing to talk about at the time either, right? I don't know. But again, right? I never would slapped any of his other girlfriends. Not even Allery, right? And he had other girlfriends, right? We both kind of did, right? I don't know. He even dated my ex, Lisa, so like I said, right? If Tina or Kathy did a menage a trois with me, I don't remember, but that's kind of odd if he dated my ex-girlfriend and they wanted to do menage a trois or not. I don't know, right? But like I said, that's not a good friend after that, no. I know. either, right? Now, I don't remember specifically, but I do remember him giving me a condom and then Tina acting weird about it. That's about the time she broke up with me anyway. And then, like I said, what's going on? Mm-hmm. And I told her that too, right? Well, they gave me the condom. I don't know what's going on, but why you're mad about it. But it's just in case we have sex or not, right? It's an option, right? So, like I said, I've only dated girls too, right? So, of my age, And like I said, the thing is, I can date a woman of any age as long as she's over the age of consent in Georgia, or 18 to 16 online, right? See, I don't mind that rule, right? Right. They treat it like I do, right? If they treat it like I do and some dumb girl falls for their trap, right, then they're entrapping her and me, right? They're tricking us both. And see, that's called the corruption of a minor, because they should know better too. They're making the girl feel I want her when I don't even know her yet, right? And I'm not after her, and they make her think I'm after her, which makes her think she's got to do something to get rid of me, right? Well, the only thing she could do at 15 is have sex with me. Like, she didn't know better either, right? When she did. See, that's her malfunction, right? Because of them making her think I was after her. No, not me, not you, actually after her. Right. See, there are yes or no questions, but I'm going to ask them of her. Mm-hmm. How did you know about me? Because I never met you until that day, right? I never talked to you. And I was just talking about any job, but that's because I have gotten my nails and feet done before I even met her. I even knew she existed. If she's 15. And I've been arguing with the person on YouTube for the same amount of time, whoever they are. And, right. Now, they might even try to make me think they're a relative, but I'm not sure of that either, right? Could be a perfect stranger, right? But that's what I mean, right? I'm still a minor even at 16, and I can drive a car, right? Even if I met a 15-year-old down the road after I dropped little Roddy off, I don't know, right? But I would also tell her dad that too, right? And, right, just kind of happened, right? And you're in America now. We can have sex at an early age, right? Consensual sex without you giving approval, right? If it was a foreigner from Vietnam, he wouldn't understand that, right, necessarily. See, the father always arranges Asian marriages, right? Or the mom, right? And I don't know the situation, I'm guessing, right? See, when I'm guessing and you take advantage of me and I'm mentally ill by 23, whose fault is that? And I tell you that, dude, the person who's not believing you're mentally ill, but trying to be a normal person too. Right. See, all this didn't affect me all at once. Right. People are showing me things in the Bible too that wasn't shown in Georgia, but it seems like they did that for an alternative reason, right? To get you to doubt in the Bible, right? And do something sexual with him, right? See, some people use the Bible to sin, right? And do people worse because they're not worthy to maintain a lifestyle like Jesus's, so they make excuses and do evil deeds. And they tell their male parishioners it's okay to masturbate, and then have one of the associate pastors tell them if they want to be a unit, they can do it with each other. That's when it gets weird. I know. And they don't do it openly, right? You have to ask them about the program. And of course, being that it's in the Bible, I asked about the program, but then when I was told the details, I was like, okay, no. No. But right. But then why did I eventually get married too? Because I'm trying to find a wife, not a husband. Not a male unit who wants to jerk off with me. I'm not into that, right? If you are, can I judge you for that? No, but I don't have to be into it either just by going out to your church alone. Now, if I'm looking for a single woman, of course I have to arrange that with the pastor, right? And I did talk to the pastor about trying to find a wife, right? But it didn't quite work out with parishioners for some reason. And, right. Because I would pick maybe someone who I didn't know was married or not, or things like that, right? Or get the names confused, right? Because you don't really, another thing is they try to keep the males and females separated, right? Even if they're single or married, you don't know who's who, right? That's another problem with that particular church. And that's why it's hard for me to find a church anymore, right? I have a weird dream from my church in Georgia, right? When I was 12, right? Before I turned 13, and no one told me what it means there either, right? So I'm just trying to figure it out. And it's of a religious content as well. It's just a throne with a bright light shining from it. Now I heard even in London, people have dreams, but they're dreaming about bees attacking them or something. That's weird. Why would that be a problem in London? They don't have African honeybees. Right. But why such a weird dream? And I heard that on Ryan and Kelly, or Kelly and Ryan, whichever way you want to say it, right? Yeah. So like I said, right, you're just kind of picking on me about my disabilities too, and that's something only a bully does since grade school and high school and right, junior high, right? People are supposed to grow out of that too, dummy. You sound like a high school bully I met in high school, right? Who can't get over something that happened between me and him. Well, like I said, all this is yes, I could have ran into what was her name? I forgot. A friend down the road who was also down the road. I don't know, right? But the wreck happened around her place, right? Too. I forgot her name, but I said it before. Because I don't obsess over it, right? And some things you forget over time, right? Some things you don't, right? You'll bring up something at one point and then forget it or have to try and remember it the next, right? It was either Sandra or something like that, right? But anyway, Sonia, right? Anyway, I like two Sonias. One was a redhead and one was a brunette, right? I think, right. But again, if they had a boyfriend, all I would do is try to ask them out, right? If they said no and shut down the relationship, that would be it, right? Unless we're secretly having sex and I can't tell somebody, right? But again, I don't recall that either, right? And I'm not trying to tempt Sonia that way. If she's fine with us being acquaintances, that's fine too, right? Exactly, right. Now that's the point about people you meet every day. These are the people in my neighborhood, right? Like Ernie used to say. Right. Sesame Street when I was a little boy. That's the song we would sing or hear sing from Sesame Street. These are the people in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. Yes, these are the people in your neighborhood. The people that you meet each day. Right. Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do to help someone because someone higher up on the totem pole than you don't want to help me either, right? See, that's a problem too. Even if someone does want to help me, right? If someone else don't, right? And they have a higher pull, right? It don't matter, does it, right? That's also the rich keeping the poor, or the downtrodden, because they're looking at it as if God's doing it, when that's not God, but the devil. The devil only does the strong, and men who serve the devil, thinking he's their God, right? And not knowing God's only good, right? Not good and evil, but we're human. We can be good and evil here, right? We can still make mistakes no matter how perfect we try to be. Especially if you're a 52-year man needs help in trying to find a life, right? Okay.